Jesus and Judas. Then one of the 12, who was called Judas Iscariot, went unto the chief priests and said, What are you willing to give me? And I will deliver him unto you. And they weighed unto him 30 pieces of silver. Matthew 26, 14, 16. Man is something that must be overcome. In these words of Nietzsche, one could gather up the whole truth about our existence which Jesus brought to light. He did not come to announce the ruin of mankind. He came to reveal God and to save us. But only He can reveal God, who has thrown down and conquered man. Our humanity itself is the wall separating us from God. Man can be saved only through man's complete ruin. That is why the cross stands at the center of Jesus' life. The new man, the one beyond the cross, is wholly different from the old man, merely improved. There is no bridge of progress from the old life to the new. Death stands between the two. Not only the bad, the godless, the immoral person must be overcome, but man as such. There is a place within us beyond all differences between good and evil. At the deepest, most hidden part of us, an unconquerable citadel lifts its walls. That is the throne of the eye. From this fortress it goes forth, to it retreats. There it hides, defies, and triumphs. This wall must be shaken. This fortress must be stormed.
We fight many battles, but the decisive crisis comes only when the fight for this inner citadel takes place. Everything else is skirmishing in the field. We battle evil and sometimes succeed in controlling it.
But it always rises again. Why? Because evil has a stronghold to flee to in that inner eye. What would greed or cruelty or power be if we did not secretly consent to them? If the fortress collapsed, evil would be powerless. And it is no different with the good. We have selfless motives, loveliness, joy. But why does the good not penetrate, not radiate victoriously? Because it possesses only the forefield. In the inner place, the defiant eye reigns, not fully surrendered, still wanting to be something for itself. As long as it sits in the fortress, all our chasing after good is futile. Here is the key to the disturbing weakness of Christianity. We assure ourselves we have God. But Nietzsche shouted, These Christians must show me that they are redeemed before I will believe in their Redeemer. And Kierkegaard said similar things. We must admit their truth. The last defense in us is unbroken. Even within Christianity, all our churches are situated outside this inner fortress. The world knows we will not give the last thing, ourselves. We seek God not for His sake, but for ours, because He comforts us. We use Him as a retreat for the eye. That is our religion. And in that place stands Judas Iscariot. He is different from others only in that he is conscious of standing there. He defends this position against the only one who does not assert himself but surrenders himself, the wounded, crucified man. For Jesus quickly passed by the whole forefield of life. He had one point to which he hurried, the last wall beyond which you cannot go without attacking man himself. He made the sacrifice himself, forfeited everything, allowed himself to be humiliated, gave himself wholly, that once for all there might be a place in this world where God might come into His complete glory.
Do not turn away too quickly from Judas with horror. He is nearer to us than we imagine. He perceived that with Jesus it was either he or I, and decided for the I. But that night,
Not one disciple was certain he would not do the same. Lord, is it I? This should give us thought. It is not certain we would remain Christians if the call came before our own wall. You must surrender yourself. Judas's betrayal was a terrible illusion. He wanted to defend the ground under his feet, but did not see that where this ground is given up, there only does man stand on firm foundation. He saw that Jesus brings destruction, but did not perceive that this destruction becomes salvation. He heard the demand to surrender life with the fearful ears of the old man who cannot understand that whoever loses his life saves it. He saw the cross only, the no, the suffering death. He did not see the resurrection, the yes, the glory that shines where all our little lights are extinguished. God is too real, too great for anyone to hide from him. He drives us into a corner to force us to meet him. All things past, God alone stands. The only question is whether we defend ourselves like Judas encountering the end in despair, or whether the cross gives us a glimpse that this impossible way into death leads beyond death. That where everything ends, all things really begin. Oh, that we might see the light of the resurrection in which the cross stands, and dare to say yes, even against ourselves, to God.